Mr. Beast said he thought about quitting at some point just because of these awful comments that he's been getting. Mr. Beast has gotten criticism from Twitter for his recent video where he helps cure the blindness of 1,000 people, giving them a chance to see again, as to the point where he even made a tweet venting his frustration about it they can find on his page. It's understandable that he'd feel that way after he just spent an enormous amount of money trying to help 1,000 people. He's made an entire video about it. He tried to show that it was a positive, wholesome thing, and there's still people on the internet that send him hate comments. Look at some of these comments too. I showed this a few seconds ago, but I wanted to highlight it because it was so infuriating. Imagine being a multi-millionaire and only helping 1,000. He probably made that money back just from all his loser fans watching the video. Mr. Beast has donated millions to charity. He's planted 20 million trees, and he even donated an entire island to one of his subscribers. He's been a beacon of philanthropy and a shining example of what content creators can do with the amount of money they make to affect the world positively. He's such a beloved creator known for his generosity that's disgusting how some people can attack him. Instagram is the worst for this. There's tons of comments like that on there. And there's always some kid in the comments that's asking for money or some stupid shit. You see those all the time. The most annoying is when you find people trying to scam others into buying NFTs. They're going to drop in value once you get invested in them. All this backlash has proven is that there's some people in this world where even if you did something beneficial to the earth or other people, they will still find ways to bash you for it. On this earth, there's people that will never celebrate your success or good deeds, but will still have the nerve to ask something from you. That's why you should never care about what they have to say if they're like that. Those people that hate on Mr. Beast all the time are the exact same ones that will jump on the opportunity to use him for his money. It's not like Mr. Beast can just pay for everyone's blindness anyways, so why are they despising him for doing it to only 1,000? He even brought up this tweet that if the government could pay for this 10-minute procedure to help these people, it would have had a rate of return because they'd be able to work and pay taxes for the government back. That being said, I have to say Mr. Beast did make a questionable tweet afterwards that made me somewhat alarmed, and I wanted to bring up my concern just because it really seemed to suggest that he was quitting soon. I'm going to be completely honest, the negative reception to this video about curing blindness in 1,000 people frustrated me mentally and emotionally, and I think I needed a short break to decide about what I need to do with my content afterwards. I've said this multiple times before, but I always planned on giving away all my money before I died, and I'm still sticking to that. I don't know why people get so angry on how I make videos like this. I completely understand why he's frustrated with these various communities trying to attack him all the time. It's vile that when he's done so much for the YouTube community and he still gets backlash all the time, he's shown what a true content creator can do for the world and how he can affect it in a positive way. Despite all this, there was one tweet he made afterwards that made me even more concerned, just because it seemed like he was so frustrated with the reaction of his video. There was something odd about it, but I wanted to share it to you guys and hear what you all thought about it. Look very closely at this tweet and see if you find anything interesting about it. You know what, fuck the blind, I'm never helping you motherfuckers out again or donating to any of you broke bitches even if you beg for it. I'm keeping them back to myself, ungrateful whores. This was a slightly intense thing to say from someone who is usually as positive as Jimmy, so it's concerning that he'd be willing to put that on a tweet. I hope for his sake that he rethinks this after he takes a decent break from YouTube to recollect his thoughts and doesn't actually quit. What did you guys think of that intense tweet anyways? Let me know in the comments if you think he was right.